And thank you for joining us on 8020, where we have spirited debate on sports, local and national issues, culture, and a little bit of everything else. In every discussion, based on opinion, 80% is correct, 20% is correct. We just need your help to figure out who has the 80 and who has the 20. I'm Jay Soggs, and as usual, I'm joined by my man with the master plan to my right hand, Aunt Jay. What up, dude?
What's up, dude? How you doing?
I'm all right, man. I'm a little sore, you know what I'm saying? Just running around doing, whatever.
Happy old man birthday, by the way.
Hey, old man dance.
Let's start the show.
Let's start it.
Let's start it.
All right.
Nobody wants to see you dancing like that.
Lots of people used to pay to see me dance, so don't play.
Wow.
Don't play.
Okay, my bad. Spare change was your nickname?
Don't call me your mama name, bro.
Oh, here we go.
Don't call me your mama name. I love you, auntie.
Oh my
I love you,
gosh.
auntie. I'm sorry. I love you, auntie. Let's do it, man. Let's do the show. Because you're going to get me in trouble here, bro.
NCAA's recap for the men. Let's talk about it.
Guns up, put them down.
Oh, my goodness. How about don't tear the city down because y'all doing well?
Well,
they did well.
They did
Very
great.
well.
But first of all, we're not Philadelphia, right? We're not Philadelphia. We're not out eating poop in the middle of the street, so we ain't even got to worry about that. When the Eagles won, dude was on Facebook and all that. We're not that. We're not that. We're Texas. We'll shoot. We'll flip a car, but we ain't eating poop in the street. So, I'm extremely happy. We had predictions.
Yeah, mine did better than yours.
Yours did better than mine. I have to admit that.
Yeah, we both say darn to Michigan State, but
Man.
in Tech's defense, their defense was elite, as we knew that it was.
I mean, they were up on everybody. There was nowhere they could go. So, Tech did the thing, man. Now, the real question is, number one, is the coach going to stay? And number two, do you think now, because they were on the national stage, they'll actually get more recruits?
Well,
or better recruits?
I guess a short knee-jerk reaction. If I'm a Tech fan,
right.
I'm like, Calipari got a lifetime deal. This dude has brought us to a height we have never been at before. So, Chris Beard, we are offering you the whole kit and caboodle.
Whatever you want.
Please stay.
Yeah, whatever you want, bro.
Stay in my corner. As the 5 heartbeat song, I'm telling you, man, that's another top 5 for the other day.
That's a fact.
Yes. So
we'll get that.
Tech brought it to
Tech
Michigan State.
Tech did.
Then in the other game, you had Virginia over Auburn.
Man.
Now, this was the flip-flop game because I was at your house for that.
Yeah.
I was looking good for the duration of the game.
Yeah.
The last 5 minutes happened with the humongous Auburn run. Yeah. And you were
I was pretty confident.
Exuberant.
I was pretty confident. I mean, come on, man. You talking about, look, you have the last 5 seconds? 5 seconds or less, you're up by 2, man.
Right,
All
don't
you
foul.
Don't foul.
And he fouled.
1.8
remaining.
Even though
not only did you foul, you fouled literally the best free throw shooter on their team, the shooting guard named Guy.
And some could say now, arguably in the tournament.
Yo, he shot 85% during the tournament.
Bruh.
And I mean, they wasn't even touching the rim. That thing was so clean.
And I mean, the thing is, man, look, he did it in that game, and he did it in the championship game.
Yes.
So,
what's the connection?
Don't
foul this man.
Don't foul the guy, especially when he's shooting threes. Don't foul him.
God did his thing. Like I said,
look, both teams did.
Mooney from Tech did his thing. Like, where y'all coming from? But that's the beautiful disparity of this new college basketball scene. Like the powerhouses that we grew up with are no longer because it is one and done. You're not able to stay. You leave. Barrett left today from Duke. Yeah. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. You're not able to form chemistry and cohesion because your good players have already left for the league.
Well, I mean, you already knew there was going to be, they're one and done. Duke is, Duke, KU, UK. I mean,
NC,
USC, UCLA, these blue chip top tier teams, they're one and done. You have to know that's what you're getting.
Right. That's exactly what they recruited, and that's exactly what
they got. And so, Zion Williams, he'll be gone. He's gone. These guys will be gone.
Right.
So you know that going in.
Right. The cupboard is bare, and that's the challenge of an elite university is also restocking the cupboard every year.
But that's what you got to do.
Right. You know, so the days of the 4-year senior, unless obviously you have Loyola Marymount or Texas Tech or something like that, that's gone.
Well, I mean, even Virginia though, you know, Virginia's not a one and done school.
Right.
So when you look at teams like that, when you look at schools and programs, now the question becomes, hey, look, when we recruit you, we're looking just to get you for not only 1 year, we're here to put you in our program so when you get to the next level,
we can develop you.
We can develop you and you're ready to play day one.
Right. Like Grayson Allen. I'm sorry, he still had a fantastic showing for Utah this week. He did.
All right. I mean, I know you like Sir Trip a lot, but whatever.
I mean, hey, boy can go.
He can also trip people.
That's why he hadn't, because he's scared in the NBA.
Yes. Because
he's on his best behavior in the NBA.
They got big black guys there.
Yeah, who like to fight.
Who likes to fight.
Right.
They love to fight.
You know how angry Westbrook is. I wouldn't want to face him on his worst day.
Man, Draymond Green, go ahead and trip Draymond Green. Please trip Draymond Green.
6'10", 2. Man, that's a hand I don't want to see.
That's it. Yo. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, let's get to the next one.
Did you know, and it's so funny that it happened, last week's segment was us grading a certain Hall of Famer as an executive, Magic Johnson.
That's the kind of reach we have, bro.
Lo and behold, what happens? He says, I want to have fun again.
What? He's not having fun?
No, he's not having fun. I'm Magic Johnson. I just want to be Magic Johnson.
What?
So yeah, that's his
issue. Magic. Come on, man.
It's me, baby, Magic. Magic
man. Come on, man. It's showtime.
Yo, this was one trick that did not play.
Dude, I think it was just a matter of he started to see the writing on the wall.
You think so already?
And he didn't like what was about to come down because the reality is, and maybe it's true now, you know, there have been rumors out there that people just don't want to play with LeBron.
That word toxic comes out.
There are rumors.
Right? Didn't somebody say that atmosphere is toxic?
Copy. So, I mean, and really KD was the one that got put out there.
Yes.
But you know, KD is KD.
He's so sensitive. But the boy can ball.
He is. And yes, he can ball.
Yes.
But I don't think it's right, though, that you're sabotaging someone else when your situation realistically was made for you. Like, you stepped into a championship.
Know what? It's funny you said that because as you were describing LeBron James, I immediately thought, and I know this might be a little off topic, of Antonio Brown.
Ooh.
Why you put Juju stuff all in? That man is just trying to perform. And because he might be a better teammate in the locker room, you're going to sit there and throw shade. Stop throwing shade. You got everything you wanted.
But everything you wanted.
Anyway, let's get back on. I just had to throw that out there because I just didn't like any dude who bleaches their mustache only. I got an issue with that. I'm sorry.
Don't knock that man's style just because.
That style or lack thereof.
That's his style.
I mean, that's the way you get negative attention. It's like when Jordan had that Hitler mustache in that Hanes commercial.
That's his style.
Yeah. So
maybe he like blonde mustaches. I don't know. That's not what I do.
No. But he got this blonde mustache.
I may put an Auburn though. I may do like a little Auburn or something like that. You know, just for the summer.
Is that the age?
For the spring. That's for the spring.
The spring. It's spring right now.
Yeah, I may put it in there. You know, it's not spring. Bring it over yet. I still got till June 20th, bro. Summer solstice. Come on now.
I got you.
Education.
So, what were the reasons?
What were the reasons?
Yeah, what were your reasons that Magic Johnson stepped down as Lakers president?
The team sucked. He saw the writing on the wall. And look, when you have an environment where stars, and not only stars, players are not talking about LA like, I want to go to LA.
Right.
Like,
hadn't happened since Shaq and Kobe. And really, veterans went to Shaq and Kobe.
Yes.
It wasn't Showtime.
No.
Since Magic.
So and the other piece of it is that, you know, I think Luke Walton is a big piece in this, in that you haven't heard any rumblings or anything coming to say, look, Luke is out. We're going to find us a coach that can, you know, really get us to the next level. Because I'm going to be honest with you, man. I just don't think Luke Walton is it.
So here's the thing. How is it in a year that Luke was hot? He was from Golden State, had that wonderful record. He was a hot young phenom as far as a coach, and then all of a sudden you trash. I don't think it's that, because you can only coach the players that you have.
I'm going to say it like this. Wait until KD leaves and then tell me if he's still the greatest player on the planet. You can be great on a great team. That's easy.
Well, he was still okay, at least.
You can be great
in Oklahoma City.
You can be great. But what I'm saying is Luke Walton is great because the team was already there.
Right, the team was tailor-made.
When he took over, the team, they already knew what to do. They knew Kerr. They already knew what to do. So when you step into a situation where it's already laid out, hey man, the cake is in the oven, right? I come in, I take the cake out. People are like, ooh, you made a great cake. When in actuality, all you did was take it out the oven. When the beeper beat.
This is what reminds me of the story that you just said.
Yeah.
You know, Gordon Ramsay has this show called Kitchen Nightmares.
Of course, yes.
So you can be a fantastic chef.
Yes.
But then when the food is crap, what is this? What is this rubbish? What? So yeah, you got to. You cooking with expired milk. It's some creatures all in the kitchen. He's like pissed off. Really?
Yes.
So I want to say this as far as, and I can I guess join your argument as far as Luke Walton.
Yeah.
But we're talking about why Magic stepped down.
Yeah.
I looked up the history of his.
Well, I didn't finish that though.
Okay, well, let's
because
go.
when I talk about Luke Walton, I think that Luke is still going to be there, and he doesn't have the power to remove him.
First off, Luke should be there. That's number one. Because here's, like I said, when you have trash players, you can't put that on the coach. You can't put that on the coach.
Right.
You expect the coach to make miracles. This is real life.
I'm not saying he is this guy, but look at Popovich and look at the players he's had. He hasn't had more than two superstars on the team.
Players to fit his system. Rondo doesn't fit nobody's system. Lance Stevenson doesn't fit anybody's system.
Luke Walton doesn't have a system.
How do you know that when you have trash players? The system sure didn't work in Golden State.
But that wasn't his system. That was Steve Kerr's system.
That's fine, but he's still running the same thing.
But that's not his system.
In Golden State, in LA, that he was running in Golden State.
But he doesn't have those players in Golden State.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say.
So
you can't say it's Luke Walton's fault when you got trash players to try to run your scheme.
Bro, that's like saying, hey man, I'm gonna make this cake and all I got is salt.
Right. Can't do it. Won't do it.
So you know what? You don't make cake. You make something else.
Okay, that's fine. But who are we talking about now? It all points back to Magic. It all goes back to Magic.
But the point is this.
Here's my thing. Let me do this, and then you get back on your point.
Yeah.
From January 21st, 2017, that's when Magic's official title kicked in, and all the transactions happened.
Right.
Let's look at this. He traded Lou Williams, six-man supreme, to the Houston Rockets. Got Corey Brewer back. Okay. What happened after that? He selected Lonzo Ball to be second-round pick, first round. Not showing it right now. Now, it could in the future, but right now, maybe that's a D+.
Sure.
Okay. Traded D'Angelo Russell, who is a phenom right now.
Yeah.
He's making Brooklyn look really attractive.
Yeah.
That's on Magic, right? So this is another F.
Yeah.
And by the way, he also got rid of Brook Lopez.
Yes.
Was a fantastic stretch five.
Absolutely.
He has evolved his career and now being an awesome three-point shooter.
He has.
Re-signed Ken, I don't even really care to pronounce his name right. Ken Caldwell Pope. He don't deserve He don't deserve me pronouncing Kentavious correctly.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, come on.
Your boy with 10 points a game, and you said just barely.
Just barely.
Right? We referenced in last episode, barely.
But he's one of the top four. Top four scorers on the team.
Traded Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance for Channing Frye,
and I like Nance.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, and I like Nance.
So look at the accumulation of these moves. You have made this team a trash team.
Yes.
And now you expect LeBron to fix it. And he did his part.
But
now this goes back to supporting cast. And then that's where my thing, when you talking about Luke Walton.
I think Luke Walton is part of it. And everything you just said, yes. I mean,
is on Magic being terrible. Like
it's Magic being terrible.
When you're worse than Jordan as a GM, that is saying something.
But at some point, as a GM, you have to say, okay, look, number one, the moves he made, I don't know who advised him or what was going on.
Nobody.
And that's why he stepped down.
Somebody advised him.
Somebody
did. But he listened to the wrong person.
He did.
Whoever that is, if that's himself or his number one assistant.
Now, I think the ball. That was him.
Determined. You think that's all him?
I think Lonzo Ball was him.
I mean, he looks like Jason Kidd from college. Now, the thing is, will you end up maturing, developing?
Right.
Because right now, obviously, when you're hurt, you can't get better.
No, you can't. It's kind of hard to do that. It's kind of hard to do that. But I think a lot of that had to do with, Magic being, he wasn't advised correctly. And then when he was, or if it was just himself, he just made bad moves.
Right.
And I think part of it was Luke, but another part was just the fact that the players, like I said, when he brought in, the old fogey team, it's like, what are you doing, bro? What these guys, it makes no sense why, number one, they would be starters, but number two, be on any team of relevance, and you trying to make the play. They made the playoffs early in the odds. Like, when was the last time Rondo was on a playoff team? When was the last time?
New Orleans last year. I'm sorry.
True.
I didn't mean to answer you with.
But did he start?
Yes. Him started at the 1.
He did.
You had Holiday at the 2. You had Cousins and Davis.
Yes.
And then it really doesn't matter who their 3 was. I think it was Solomon Hill, but he's
a great team.
Trash.
It was a great team, though.
So anyway, they upset Portland, and then they got mollywopped by Golden State.
Yeah.
Because they had Drew Holiday trying to cover Kevin Durant. Okay, he's your best defender, but that's a 7-inch difference.
Like 6'5", yes.
No, that's 6'3" versus 6'10".
I tried to give him.
That's dumb coaching, Alvin Gentry. I'm sorry.
Wow.
You want to move on to the next topic?
Let's do it.
So you posed something to me during the week, which I thought was just a topic that was maybe 2-3 years past its prime.
Mm-hmm.
Do we trust Eldrick, Tiger Woods to win again? So we got 3 related on Tiger, but the first one. Do you trust Tiger Woods to win anything again other than a bingo tournament? What? I mean,
bingo tournament, bruh, really?
You can win that by chance. Really? I give him that.
He's not even eligible for this thing. You need to stop with that. You need to stop.
I need to ask
because you and him about the same age anyway, so you need to stop.
He works out way better than me, though.
He does.
Because he keeps himself in great shape. I got a shape, but it's more oval than anything.
Fair.
Yep, you do. That's why we get along.
I prefer festive.
That's fine.
That is a
festive
shape.
Circles.
Whatever.
Okay.
Every time I walk, everything moves.
Right.
It's like a party.
Right.
Hey.
Papa was the Rolling Stone.
Ooh.
Ask the question, Jay.
Yes, the answer is
yes. Do you trust Tiger to win
again
on the tour?
Yes.
On the PGA Tour?
Yes.
Not the Big 3?
Yes. Oh. That's you, boy.
I love the Big 3.
Oh,
you can put anybody in the Big 3. Shout out to Al Harrington.
It's so, man, come on. All them old dudes out there playing.
They just signed Jason Terry. You just got finished talking about the Lakers.
But they're not in the Big 3.
Yeah, they are.
Dude, when the players have, like, white hair, not gray,
you
white.
Mean like ours? Like
yes.
Catino Mobley?
Yes.
Oh, man, shout out to Catino.
Dude,
keep rocking that beard.
He does not have black hair. It's all white. Like it's Dr. J White. Mm-hmm. Like, white, come on, bro.
Like the color of a golf ball. You really think that?
Yeah.
You noticed that Tiger hadn't worn no red shirt in I don't know how long on the last playing day.
Don't worry about it.
He's not in contention.
Look, anytime Tiger's on the course, when he's on the links, I trust him.
To do what? Play through?
To at least win. Have a chance to win.
Well,
a potential to win.
That means you got to be a part of the leaderboard to win.
A potential to win.
I got a potential to have abs.
Everybody has potential. That's nasty.
No, they're not there.
That's nasty. Everybody has potential to have abs. And we all have abs. It's just what's over the abs.
Right. I got fat meat.
That's all.
You got fat meat.
Everybody got fat meat.
Not everybody.
Everybody does.
Shout out to my boy Marquis. He's ripped.
If you have 0%, you know what you are? A skeleton.
Second question. Is Tiger good for the tour? Now, this one, I say yes.
Man.
Because here's the thing. Name value is always going to draw. You don't see Johnny Manziel. Because why? Name value.
I'm sorry. John Manziel. He's changed that, sir. He no longer wants to be referred to as John.
He's just trying to be employed.
Whatever it is, he's now John Manziel.
That's fine. Johnny Manziel is good for whoever's league that he might be playing in.
Such a jerk.
I mean, it's all about your name value, and the name brand recognition hadn't gone away.
You know what?
They love Tiger.
Yeah.
CBS love Tiger.
Yes.
What's that? Nike still loves Tiger.
Tiger, yeah.
Titleist loves Tiger.
Yeah.
So is he good for the tour? Yes.
I don't know.
Why?
Because to your point,
yeah.
to your point, yeah, you know, Phil Mickelson's still there, and he's old.
He's old. Get it right. Past his playing prime.
But he still wins. He still makes things. He's a viable pick.
Round here and there.
He has a viable pick, and I think Tiger can win on the tour at least once. But is he good for the tour? I don't know, because you get to the point where you get disappointed when he doesn't win.
You know why you're disappointed?
Because he should win.
That old confidence.
I want him to win.
Like, I can bang.
I need him to win
and not get caught by my wife. That stuff is over.
Is
like,
it?
When he got caught for infidelity, his swag left.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it over?
It's over. Right. Therapy can do that, and loss of millions and millions of dollars in endorsements.
What's the third one?
Last one. Should we care if Tiger is in tournaments anymore? And I say no, because the sport has moved on.
But see, that doesn't make any sense.
There's a bunch of young white kids playing, knocking things out the park.
But you want him on the tour.
Fowler. Now, here's the thing.
But you want him on the tour.
My mama want him on the tour. Here's the thing.
Your mama ain't on the show.
My mama, let's watch it. So here's the thing, and follow me where I'm going. Old black people love Tiger, and they want him to win. But that's the only reason why we should care as African Americans. Yes, he represents the whole race. Name another black golfer.
Vijay Singh.
I'm gonna do your thing.
Vijay Singh.
I'll wait.
Vijay Singh
is not black. His last name is Singh. He's Pakistani.
Close enough.
No, just because you got
close
burnt,
enough. No, sir.
don't mean melanin. Don't mean
that's black. I don't know what you consider
black
or people of color.
He's dark, but he ain't African American. Singh.
Neither is Tiger.
He got a little half.
Oh, see, look at
Daddy Earl.
He's like and his daddy ain't full too. So let's get it straight here. He's a compilation. Let's get it right, man.
It's 7:22. What are your thoughts about D. Lawrence? I know we're switching it up quick.
That's okay.
D. Lawrence, Cowboys. Is he worth the big contract?
The big one that he got, 105?
Yes.
I would say no at this point. And let me preface it with this.
Yeah, you need something.
Is he worth a lot of money? Yes.
Uh-huh.
But this was him saying, look, either you pay me or I'm not going to get the surgery and I won't play for you.
Okay.
I got a problem with that.
Well, here's the thing. If you're the Cowboys and this is the best team that you've seen since 95.
Yes.
You pay that man. That's like saying, oh, Charles Haley, it's okay. We maybe don't need you. Or Deion Sanders, hey, you're really good, but we maybe don't need you to swing the tide in the game.
What I think
we
this
need
is,
all these boys.
What I think this
is he's the main cog that makes it work.
I think I'm not going to argue that, but I think what happened was they got scared in a DeMarcus Ware kind of way, where it's like, look, he left, won a championship. Won a Super Bowl the next year. I think they saw that and said, okay, look, it harkened back to Emmitt Smith, it harkened back to Lawrence, it even harkened over to Le'Veon Bell and saying, look, we know we need this guy. Now, is he $105 million with 60? Was it 64 or something like that guaranteed? Man, that's a lot of money. So, and especially when there are reports out there that it could either be 4 months or it could be 6 months. So, he's saying, well, I'm going to, make sure I'll be there for the regular season. Bro, it's not up to you, though. It's not up to him.
Well, it's up to his body.
It's up to the trainers and up to the medical staff that say, look, you can't go.
Well, here's the thing. For 105, he's going to go. And you know how the NFL shoots players up. So he's going to be ready. I don't have any doubt. And you told me yourself that he started that surgery after he got paid.
The day after.
All right.
Why not do it before? Yeah, okay.
Top 5. Let's get to it.
So, yo, check this out. We're not going to do the top 5. Not the top 10. That's too easy. That's way too easy. You know, you said 6, 7. Then you start trying to think of, trash to put in for 8, 9, and 10. But the top 5? Top 5?
Top 5.
Let me tell you something. Now you got to figure out who you're going to keep in or take out to put back in. So, yo, the subject for tonight's top 5.
All right, let's talk about this. Kofi Kingston won the championship.
Yes.
Black man, WWE.
They got like 5 of them.
Yeah,
right? Which
WWE, the WWE championship.
Thank you, sir.
And it hadn't been won from a black man since The Rock, which is a long time
You claiming
ago.
The Rock is black?
If we claiming Tiger, then we're claiming The Rock.
Okay, that's
So
cool.
here's our topic: top 5 wrestling champions.
There you go.
Here we go. Of all time?
Of all time.
Of all time.
No particular order.
I got an order, but since you said no particular
order,
I'm going to talk about the dude who says you can't see me. He lighted up WrestleMania 35, went back to his Dr. Thugonomics gimmick. John Cena, 16-time world champion. Put the 2000s on his back, ran with it.
That's legit. That's legit.
Oh, I know it's legit. Like I say, this is my expertise, the wrestling thing.
So anyway.
So go ahead, B+.
We just say B+?
Yeah. In this subject, you okay.
Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels.
It's a good one. I like that one.
That surprise that you see on his face.
Yes.
Big surprise.
Right.
He wasn't ready for that one. He wasn't ready. No. Yo, I don't think I really have to say much on my list. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know the guy. You know he has spanned decades and generations and has won in all of those. So for me, he's reinvented himself time and time again and has really, to me, been one of those champions. You're like, man, you think he's gone and he comes back and he wins again. You think he's gone, he comes back and he wins again. And so, yeah, especially against heavy hitters that he's won against, Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Legit. I give you the fist bump on that. Okay. Okay, I'll say number 4.
Go for it.
The Rock. Transcendent, obviously greatest action hero right now, puts a certain red and yellow individual to sleep when it comes to movies.
Wow.
Okay, because nobody sees Suburban Commando.
Really?
Have you seen?
Of course I have. That's what you're doing? That's not fair.
I'm not going to say his name.
That's not fair.
But I'm just saying, nobody sees Thunder in Paradise.
That's not fair.
But anyway, 10-time champion, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Same. That's good. All right, so we got the same one.
Okay.
All right, so go to your number 3.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's a good one. That's legit.
6-time WWE/F champion of the Attitude Era, made the anti-hero something to be beloved.
That's good.
And, if you don't like Stone Cold, you stink. But if you do like Stone Cold, you give me a hell yeah.
That's pretty good, man.
That's where you say hell yeah.
No, he's not on my list.
Whoa.
So, my next one, Ric Flair.
I got that too.
All right. That's what's up. So we got Ric Flair, we got The Rock. So we'll move to number 2.
No, I got one more.
Okay.
Hollywood, or not Hollywood, the Hulkster Hulk Hogan.
He's on my list as well.
It.
So let's see. That means I got one more, right?
Do you?
I do.
Okay, let's hear it.
Mr. Booker T. Mr. Booker T, baby.
All right, we'll talk about 5 times later.
Hey,
Friday, Houston, Texas.
Booker T. I'm telling you, man, Booker T. Hey, that's the dude right there. He's won everywhere he's been. And that's the great part about it.
Except WWE.
He's won. All right, so check it out. I'm Jay Stoggs. This is Aunt Jay. For 8020, you can hit us up on Facebook, right? At 8020WIR, also on Twitter at 8020.WIR.
Stop stuttering.
I know, man. Ooh, that Booker T. Got me chills. And then also you can hit us up on YouTube, 8020 Who Is More Right. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure KMWImedia.com. Check us out there. Click it.
You're supposed to say we out and you're talking about click it.